Alright, well, I thought I'd give you an update on the pigs. So today is November 26th. And I just moved them out of a paddock over here, which I'll show you in a minute. So here they are. Now we only have, oh, fence is hot. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 7 here now. And this, I'll take you over here and show you this paddock. So this is the paddock that I just moved them out of. So you can see. Right there's the fence line. And that's what, now there was 9 pigs in here at one point, so it's hard to compare, but as a comparison, that's what 9 pigs are due to. That's about an eighth of an acre in a month. There's Mama Pig. I'm guessing she's a solid 600 pounds now. She's all fatted up, looks real good. So down here at the corners, so the pigs basically busted that front rail off. So I had to fix that the other day when I moved the pen. And I have this shelters south facing. So during the day, they'll go in there and lay down, and sun comes around and shines in the pen. Gives them a nice place to sunbathe. I'll try and give you a comparison here. Now, these spotted hogs are growing much faster than the ones that are solid red. There's two solid red ones in here. Now, the one out there by red, I'll take you out here and show you. She's the runt. And she's just way behind the other ones. I'd say she's just 100 pounds now. And let's see if I can get you up close here to get a side profile of one of these spotted hogs. So those hogs right there are 125 pounds, a solid 125 pounds. So she's probably about 25% behind those other ones. Now she might catch up to them. I've seen that happen, but we'll just have to wait and see. But all the hogs, they all look real good. They got beautiful conformation. This hog right here could be a show pig. He got big old hams, big front shoulders, wide, nice, thick back. I'm going to go over here and check their water. Yeah, they need water. But they're all doing really good. This is a Duroc Berkshire cross, which is one of my favorite crosses. I've heard that, I don't think I raised any Berkshire Hampshire crosses, but they say that's a good cross too. And these pigs have a very good temperament. Now even this hog here, she's probably 110, 115 pounds. He's pretty good. He's keeping up with the runt. You always have 1 or 2 in the litter. Hi, Red. You come over and say hi, Mama? Oh, she's nice. She, she likes to get her scratches. All right. She's all 6 foot long. And she stands waist high. Just look how thick that pig is. They all look really good. Very happy. We're gonna have beautiful hogs this year. So we'll butcher in February. So we have all December, all of January. So we got 2 months yet for him to 2 months yet for him to put some weight on. I gotta fill a feeder up here. Let me see if I can set you up over here somewhere. You guys can see here. And now I will tell you, I don't know if you can see that. But this is just a 2-lid feeder. And I got 7 hogs here and it works just fine. They just have to learn to take their turn. But I got 3 T-stakes. So if you use them this way, you definitely need one on each side and absolutely have one in the back. And when you put your ratchet straps on, you need one on top and one as close to the bottom as you can get it. This one on the bottom came loose when I picked it up there and resituated it, so I gotta fix that. There, you can have a little pig TV while I'm trying to fix this strap. Hey, yeah. There it is. You alright? Now I will tell you, when you're putting your straps on and stuff like that, you want everything as tight as possible. And when you have like tails like this hanging out, you don't want them down low, because the pigs, they'll grab a hold of this thing and they'll play tug of war with it, and then they'll end up either breaking it or pulling your feeder over or whatever. And you got to come back around every once in a while and pound these T-stakes in a little more, because they work them loose. Now in this paddock, there's lots of green food for them, and you wouldn't think that it would make that much difference, but while they're eating all this green food, they'll probably only eat half the food out of that feeder that they normally do. That's the run. And then, you want to say hi? Huh? Red, you're always wanting to know what I'm doing, aren't you? Huh? Yeah, it's gonna break my heart to process her, but it's gotta be done, so. Not much I can do about it. Now, my thoughts on Red is, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, so she's had 2 litters. So she's about 2.5 years old. She still should make some real good meat. But you want to process your hogs, your breeder hogs. Everything I bred, not anything over 3 years old. So, oh, gotta get my buckets. But most of her probably go into sausage. Man, she's just so big. Because what happens is, I'll talk to you this way. So what happens is, when your sows get so big, you have a lot more chance of them killing more of the babies, because they're so big that the babies just can't get out of the way. Plus they're listen, you get a 600-pound hog mad, you got a problem on your hands, because they're basically like a small tank. They are stronger than most people. If you've never handled pigs, they're a lot stronger than you can imagine. I know I told this story before, but there's a guy up at work, and he had a breeder sow, and he decided he was going to castrate the little ones in the stall right next to them. And she reached up over the stall wall, grabbed his arm, and drug him up over the stall wall. And he's a good 200 pounds. He's a pretty big guy. So, and he's like, she could have threw me right up in the air if she wanted to. But until you feel them actually use their strength against you, you'll never understand it. They're just tremendously powerful. And that's the other thing, like the pens, like that pen's all beat up, because she'll get underneath there and start picking it up and slamming it off the ground and pushing on it and tearing the tin off. And for the most part, the The smaller ones, they do a little bit, but they don't really mess with them too much. Alright, so I gotta put the lid back on the feeder. I'm just keeping my feed in barrels right now. Now this is a 55-gallon plastic barrel. This will hold 300 pounds of hog feed. Chop. You know, grain. I don't know what you guys call it, but I just call it chop. But keep everything covered. These ones that I don't have plywood lids for, I just put a plastic bag on and tie them on with some binder twine. Because if you have feed, you'll have mice. And I got 10,000 traps in here. And don't waste your time buying these ones. You see those ones with that little trigger? Yeah, they don't work so good. They're a waste of money. I don't even know why Victor still makes them. I'm trying to find one. You want the ones with the... Is there one back there? No. You want the ones with the yellow trip pan. Those are the ones that work the best. Alright, well. Stand by. Nope. Alright, time to water the pigs. Now, sorry about the shaking there. At anything with raising pigs on pasture, I would say water's probably the most difficult thing, because unless you put a bunch of infrastructure in, underground water lines and frost-free hydrants and stuff, you see that pig right there? Eating that meadow thistle? They love that stuff. But unless you put a bunch of infrastructure in, I don't know that there's a good solution other than hoses. In the winter. Like, I know Joel Salatin, he raises pigs and stuff, but they only get them in the spring and they butcher them by fall, so they don't have to winter them over. Now these guys, they'll drink, so this is a half a 55-gallon drum. So let's say it holds 20 gallons of water. So for 7 pigs, they'll drink 2 of these a day. Right now. Once it gets colder, they won't so much, but it's still pretty warm out. It was 22 when I come over the mountain last night. Late last night. Man, they're nice pigs. Real short-legged, really wide. For some reason, I don't know why, but the first place they always start rooting is right here by the water. Every time. Alright, she's just starting to run over. Now, like I said before, next year, I'm not breeding a sow next year. I'm just going to buy a couple feeder pigs, and that's all I'm raising. Because I just need a break till I can at least figure some stuff out or get some more infrastructure in place or whatever. I don't know. The good Lord will lead me the right way. So next year, I don't know if we'll end up just buying hogs or, well, everybody but me. Probably the neighbor Jeff and I will probably still raise ours. But everybody else will have to make up their mind what they want to do. As far as if they want to raise them or if they want to just go and buy them. Yeah, Joel's got videos out on, I gotta put my sunglasses on, that sun's bright, thank you. Thank the good Lord, because it's cold, but Joel's got videos out on just the difference in your pigs being able to be out on pasture. The quality of meat and the nutrients is much, much better. I gotta drain the hoses. And Dan still's got his excavator trailer here. I think he's still got a skid steer. Yeah, he's got a skid steer over there. All right. Oh, sorry about that. All right, well, I'm not going to bore you with draining the hoses, but there's a pig update. Let's call this the end of November pig update. Yeah. All right, God bless each and every one of you. We'll see you on the next one. Here we go.